He's a globe trotter. Woo-wee. I didn't think I could spin it this long. Hey gang, Jeff Stone here with day 43 of the year 2016 at MagicReviewed.com. It's time for a revolution. So, Greg Wilson's Revolution. You saw my attempt at the effect at the little opening, and my surprise that it went a little bit longer than I expected. I've been struggling to get it down, but as you can see, even with me struggling, I'm still doing okay with it. And now that's just the one card version. So what you get in the box real quick is you get the little gimmick that lets you spin, which I can't really show you. I mean, you were looking right at it just a moment ago, but then you get this card, which is like a red back, and then it's apparently like a card that's been spun. And then you get this spinny Queen of Hearts and this spinny Eight of Spades. You watching, Brad? And that's it. So the effect is the ability to spin a deck of cards or a single card on your fingertip. Now I'm going to actually right now attempt the full deck, which I have done it, but I'm not that good at it yet. So, but let's just see if I can get one or two shots at it, and if it's good, it's good. If not, it ain't. So here goes nothing, folks. Nope. I'm sure if Greg Wilson's watching this, he's like, "You're doing it wrong, dude. You're doing it wrong." There, that wasn't too bad. It's also a little awkward to just raise my hands up here like this. But anyway, let's try one more. There you go. So clearly, that's longer than it would be with just without the special gimmick and a normal deck. I've had some where it was a lot longer, like the one with the playing card at the beginning. Anyway, enough. It's a little frustrating to learn. So the question is, can you make it? I mean, you see Greg Wilson do it. He's up there like it's a basketball, just going. And he says like his record's like 20-something seconds. And then when you watch the training video, which is like an hour and a half, they cover everything. We interrupt your regularly scheduled review to bring you this update about Revolution by Gregory Wilson. I meant to mention this in the review, which I'm sticking this somewhere in the review. I don't know where you'll be seeing this because I've already filmed the whole review, but I forgot to mention that the gimmick you receive, it's a gimmick that can be used it's something you put in your deck that allows all this to happen. It's it's a custom machine made thing that it gives you the perfect balance and everything. But it's something that goes in your deck of cards and does not affect the deck at all. I mean, it doesn't, the deck is normal. There's just a thing inside your box. And the thing can be disguised as a playing card, like a joker if you prefer. So that way you can just take it out, or you can just leave it in the box if you want. And Greg does a great job of going over all the different ways that you can have it be in your deck, in your box. It's not like a permanent thing in your box. It's just comes in and out of the box easily. When you can do the spinning, open up the deck, open the box, take the whole deck out, and the gimmick can either stay behind the box if you want, or you can pull it out with the cards if you want. And then if you have it disguised as a joker, you just simply take the joker out and put it in your pocket, and you're done. So I just want to clear that up. It doesn't hinder anything. If you want to just add this to your deck, then you can just add it to your deck, and poof, now you got the ability to do Revolution after you practice for more hours than there are combinations of possible scrambled Rubik's Cubes. We now return you to your regularly scheduled review with my counterpart, my doppelganger, Jeff Stone. So the training video covers like everything you can imagine. It also covers some effects you can do with these cards. It covers a cool idea where you, while the deck is spinning, and I think this is in the trailer, the spectator, you have them quick name red or black, and then quick, if they say black, and name club or spade, and then if they then say high or low, and then they say low, and you go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll stop me whenever. They say 6, and you end up with 6 of spades, and then by then the deck stops spinning. You open the deck up, and that's the one card that is the back has been spun on that one particular card, and then you can fling it out to them using another Greg Wilson move, and it unspins and it goes back to normal. So there's a couple different routines, or it's just a little show-off move. So what it comes down to is, can you learn this? Because there are some things where like I look at a Ponta the Smith DVD and I'm like, whatever, folks, this guy ain't gonna be doing none of that. But then something like this, I kind of thought the same thing until I started playing with it. I've spent hours now. It does take a lot of practice. And you see Chris Oberly actually learn it in about an hour on the video. They have him like go off camera and do it while they're filming the video after Greg gives him some pointers. And then there's a couple little sessions where Chris is trying it, and then Greg points out what he's doing wrong and so forth, and then he gets it. So, can it be done? Yes. Is it easy? No. Is it very knacky? Yes. It's also the only, other than having, the patience of Job, the only restriction or whatever I'll say that this has is that if you have really dry skin, I mean like your skin cracks, your fingers crack, this will be very painful to do. Doing it the correct way with normal skin is painful. It's supposed to be. I mean, that's just part of the method, unfortunately. But it's bearable pain. But if you have like super dry skin that cracks, you're going to be in some pain. And it may be a little bit too unbearable. It's about all I can say without revealing too much of how the thing works. But that's it. If that restriction doesn't apply to you, and I have pretty dry hands. I do have really dry hands. But brought to you by Cetaphil. Yes, this stuff, it's actually not a lotion. It's like a cleanser. You squirt it on and you rub it all over your hands like you would those alcohol things, the sanitizer. But it's not like that. It's a really soft, gentle thing. It's like a soap almost. But you do that and then you wipe it off with the paper towel. And then a little squirt of Cetaphil lotion. I've removed the label, but that's so I can tell them apart so I don't get them mixed up. And the little squirt of that, and man, my hands are doing pretty good. I've been able to pick up some old moves that I haven't been able to do for a while due to dry skin. So I was able to do this, but there was a couple times when I was doing it when my skin was a little bit drier and it was much more painful. So anyway, that's the only restriction I would say. Other than that, I have no issues with it. The ad copy is accurate. The training's very good. I mean, Greg Wilson does a great job of covering everything. It's Murphy's product, so it's well produced and all that. Nice. They always have lovely packaging, and I usually throw away the packaging, the cases, and the DVDs and stuff. But it's the Murphy's ones that I always want to keep because they're just so nice. Anyway, it's my pretty new pet. So it's about all I have to say about that. 5 stars for $35. You get the gimmick, the training video, these 3 cards, a whole bunch of ideas and routines and so forth and so on and whatnot that you can do with Revolution. So it's time to like it, subscribe to it, and listen to the random iTunes song of the moment, which is... Oh, man. You guys know this one, right? Oh. Total Eclipse of the Heart. This song goes back 30 years by Bonnie Tyler. This song was playing the night before my daughter was born. She's 20, she'll be 21 this year. Holy crap. 21. Man, I'm old. Anyway, the night before she was born, we were visiting family in Boston. We lived in Connecticut at the time, and we were in Lawrence, right outside of Boston. And the night before, we were laying in bed and listening to the radio, and this song comes on. And then it was just sort of like a stormy night, like all these elements of just a memorable kind of a night that you just remember. And then the next morning, my wife, a few hours later, actually, my wife goes into labor, and we have our baby out of state with no baby clothes, no baby car seat, no crib. She slept in a clothes basket for a few days at my wife's aunt's house. Anyway, the memories. This song brings back a ton of memories. So, sorry about getting all nostalgic on you folks. That's it for today. Tune in tomorrow, which is day 44, and we'll be looking at Sparks by J.C. James. Until then, thanks for watching. Peace out.